Hello everyone, Father Jerry Boland here speaking to you. I'm the pastor of Our Lady Perpetual Help. I have many responsibilities as your pastor, and one I take quite seriously is ensuring the public safety of everyone here on campus. You know, there's some days we have 2,000 to 3,000 people on campus in the course of a day. We have 10 buildings. There's a lot of things that have to be looked at and protected. I'm introducing this fire safety video for your viewing. Thanks for taking the time to watch it. It's important for you to know where the extinguishers are, the AEDs, all these resources that in the event of an emergency, fire or a health emergency, you would have a sense of where to look for these things. Public safety is all our responsibility. The more we're aware of and familiar with basic procedures, makes us all safer. Thanks for watching.
Hi, I'm Terry Luc, Director of Communications here at Our Lady of Perpetual Help Church in Glenview. Today we're going to do a special video on fire safety in our church. This is really important for our ushers and greeters, but it's really an instructional video for all parishioners and staff as well, and students too. We want everyone to be safe. It's a #1 priority for us. Now, in the event of a fire, the first thing, call 911. Doesn't matter if everyone calls, but we need to get on 911, make a call. And the second thing I want to point out, don't assume that if there's an alarm that it's a false alarm. If you hear an alarm, move towards the exits. And right now, let's talk about the exits. Here, we're in the west vestibule, or the main entrance, and we have a number of exits and a number of fire alarms and fire extinguishers. So from here, you'll see on either side, you'll see doors, and those will go down to McDonald Hall. And when we get down to McDonald Hall later in this video, you'll want to remember those doors because steps will lead up, and those will be exit areas, important exit areas from McDonald Hall. And let's take a walk around here. Here in the front vestibule here, you'll see 2 times, you'll see fire alarms here, and on the other side right there, the same one. So those can be accessed. And here we have a lost and found closet, and in this closet you'll see one of our fire extinguishers. If you're seated in the back of half of the church, you'll want to exit through our front entrances, and you'll notice above the balcony as well. You'll come down the stairs and exit through the front entrance, which is our west vestibule. Then if you're in the front of the church, you have a couple options. North door here, and our south vestibule there. We're now in the choir area, and by Russell's piano, this is where our choir sits, by our north door, and you'll see we have a fire extinguisher here and fire alarm there. Again, this is by our north door. So we're by the entrance to the south vestibule, and you'll notice here we have another fire extinguisher and another fire alarm. All right, we're in the Lady Chapel now in front of the church, just past our main altar. And you'll notice here we have both a fire extinguisher and a fire alarm. And to the north side, we have an exit door. We're still in Our Lady Chapel, and on the other side, this is the south side of the Lady Chapel, we have another fire extinguisher and fire alarm. Earlier, we looked at the north exit from the Lady Chapel. There's also one back here that will exit out as well. That'll take you right outside. All right, now we're in an area where parishioners typically won't go. This is our altar servers room, but it's important for staff and greeters and ushers to be aware. Back here in the utility closet, there is a fire alarm right here. And this door here can exit outside as well. Now here we are in the south vestibule by the exit doors, and we have a fire alarm here. And then walking in this direction toward the elevators, we have our AED. Now you'll notice this telephone next to the AED is actually not an external phone. It's to communicate with someone in the elevator in case the elevator malfunctions. So if there is a fire, again, rely on your cell phone, call 911. Now you'll notice this placard here. The elevators may shut down automatically in case of a fire, so you want to use the stairwell. And our main stairwell in the south vestibule is here, going down to McDonald Hall, and then you will, of course, exit through those doors. All right, here we are by our elevator entrance, and there's a fire alarm here. And again, this is just to the east of our south vestibule entrance. Here we are downstairs in McDonald Hall, and of course we have a full functioning kitchen down here. So we have a fire extinguisher here and a fire blanket as well. And here we are again in McDonald Hall, fire extinguisher, fire alarm, and we're by the east side of the building, by the front of the stage. Okay, there are two entrances on the east side of the church that bring us down to McDonald Hall, to the doors on either side of the stage. The one on the south side, there's a fire alarm right here. And I also want you to notice at the top of this door is designated 000, 000, and those identifications are helpful for the fire department. So anytime you're exiting a door and you're by where the fire is located, when you call 911, if you have a chance to, you can reference that number when making the call. I just want to recap all the different ways you can exit from down in McDonald Hall. These exits will take you to the west side. And you remember at the beginning of our video, we talked about the stairs that come up into the west vestibule. So that's how you would exit those stairwells. On this side, the south side, you've got the main stairwell and the elevators. And on either side of the stage, you have exits going to the east side. And again, those are all stairs going up. Here we're at the back of McDonald Hall on the west side, and we have a fire extinguisher right here. So there's one at the front and back of McDonald Hall. And let's go check out the exits then. All right, so we exited the back of McDonald Hall on the west side. We've got a fire alarm here. And then these are the stairs that will take you upstairs to the main lobby. So coming up on the other side, again, we're at the back of McDonald Hall, this time by the women's bathroom. The other side was the men's bathroom. We have a fire alarm here right next to the drinking fountain, and the stairs leading up to the main lobby to exit. Thanks for joining us today in this video specific to fire safety. The safety of our parishioners, our students, and our staff is of utmost importance. Of course, when dealing with fire safety, there are other emergencies that might come up. We were only talking about fire today, and we'll address those in a future video. And in the meantime, we hope to see you and your crew in the pew on Sunday.